So we're back at our $1 million Airbnb that we bought right here in Las Vegas, and today's episode is part 2 of the renovation process.
As you can tell, we're doing a full renovation on this place, but the inside is well underway, and that is for another video. Today we are here at the property because we have accelerated our rehab in the backyard. It's about 90% finished. We want to go through, show you everything that we installed in the incredible backyard that is an entertainer's paradise right now, tell you why we put it in and how much it cost us.
If you're tuning back into the channel, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, we're the Boeckle Brothers. I'm Landon.
And I'm Jesse.
And we flipped over 325 properties right here in Las Vegas now. But today we're walking our $1 million Airbnb. So we're switching it up from the flips a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to diversify the investments here. If you caught part 1 of this entire series, it's where we purchased this house. We told you the purchase price, the plans for the entire thing. If not, go ahead and check that out now. Come right back when you're done. But if you're already up to date, let's go check out this backyard and show you part 2 of this entertainer's paradise.
So stepping outside from the main house, we step into this really nice covered patio, which is super important to have on an Airbnb because in the summer here, it gets to be like 120 degrees out here in Las Vegas, so you have to have a place to lounge in the shade. Another thing that we're doing during the renovation process is these 3 windows right here, they're actually being taken out to add a sliding glass door to the main area of the house. Inside the house, we're gonna have a game room right here, so you definitely want access for people to run in and outside while they're enjoying the Airbnb unit. So lucky for us, it already had an existing covered patio that's actually in really good shape. So this one's gonna cost us nothing, which is a huge cost savings on our end for this particular project.
One absolutely necessary feature in a killer Airbnb out here in Vegas is having a pool. This is a really large pool with actually a very deep end, which you don't find a lot nowadays. You have to have this because, like Landon said, it gets so hot here in the summer and you want to entertain and cool off in the backyard. Now, we searched for a property that had this pool, and luckily for us, all we had to do was replace a few filter items and mechanicals to get it up and running and give it a once over, really good clean. I know it's not clean right now, but it will be. Now, if you don't have a pool in your Airbnb or your property, you're looking at about $65,000, $75,000 to install something like this.
So as you can see, this yard is massive, and it actually came with this huge basketball court, and the basketball hoop was already here and installed, and it's in really good shape. All we need for it is a new net. One other cool thing that we're gonna put here, like you've seen in one of our other properties on Pine Hollow, is we're putting an actual sport court down with the Raiders colors, gray and black. It's gonna look super cool. Gonna allow a big group of people to enjoy playing basketball. So once again, we're looking for properties that have the features already existing that we wanna just renovate and rehab to make super nice and clean. This house had a big slab with a basketball hoop already installed, so we only have to buy the sport court. The sport court for this house is gonna be $2,600. Not a big expense to make the house look super cool.
Another element of a great backyard is having multiple zones to sit down and relax. So that's why in this area right here, right off of the sport court, we built a really nice relaxation area with a center linear fire pit. That's gonna be a real wood burning fire pit. We're gonna put some chairs around this thing so you can hang out, watch people swim, watch people play basketball. We put pavers all around here for a hard surface for all your chairs and furniture, and then surrounded it with some turf just to give it a nice luxurious feel. Something like this costs us about $3,500 to install.
Okay, so privacy is huge for Airbnbs. Why? Because you're gonna have a lot of people here typically partying in Las Vegas, or at least enjoying time with their family. They're gonna be a little bit louder. So one thing that you notice that we did is we installed this wood fence all the way around the yard, almost 8 to 10 feet tall. This creates a super private feel. It keeps the noise out, the neighbors won't be able to see in. This costs about $4,000 to install this fence all the way around the yard. Not a huge expense to make sure that we don't have any complaints on this property.
One of the coolest features that we put in this backyard is a 6-hole putting green right here. We made it a little challenging, tucked it away. This is for people to come out here and enjoy, have some fun with. I always look for these when staying at an Airbnb. It's just another cool activity to have in the backyard. Now, these can get a little pricey. Something like this probably costs us around $8,000 to $9,000 to install.
So another feature that we put in this yard is actually this alleyway here used for cornhole. This is a very inexpensive feature to add that actually brings a lot of fun. We'll make this cornhole all the way across. What we did is we brought chat in, which is a very fine gravel, and then just surrounded it with this nice chunky rock. This probably only cost us about $500 or $600 to install with material. Very cheap way to add a fun feature to the yard.
So the last bit of our backyard that is almost complete but not quite there yet is this area right here. We're standing in a big paver pad that we installed and wrapped this existing concrete pad with pavers.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do here is every Airbnb needs a hot tub. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an above ground 10-person hot tub in here to allow people to lounge in the summer nights and hang out, something that you really need for an Airbnb to be that much more valuable.
Right. We're also going to install a covered patio right off the top of this house to cover this existing pad for an outdoor dining space. And the reason we have these pavers lined right here is because we can put our barbecue and all the other accoutrement that you need with it right alongside the dining area. So we're gonna have outdoor dining, barbecue, covered area with a spa.
So the cost of the aluminum wood for this patio, it's gonna be 20 feet long, 12 feet wide. It's $4,600 installed for a very nice aluminum wood patio cover here. The hot tub's a little bit more pricey. That's not included in our original landscape budget. It's more of a furniture item that we're budgeting for. That's gonna be anywhere between $5,000 and $8,000 for the above ground hot tub. So as you can see, we added 8 new features to this particular property that is gonna create a ton of value for bookings when people look at us on Airbnb.
Right, so let's quickly recap. We got shaded cover patio, we got a spa, we got an outdoor dining area, we got our cornhole area, our putt-putt course, we got our lounge with our fire pit, our pool, and our sport court basketball.
Lots of features to have fun with for the family. When people see this on the website, they're automatically gonna wanna book it for top dollar. And that's what you wanna create when building an Airbnb out for yourself as well. Now, I know you're wondering, what's it cost us to build out just this backyard? Well, landscaping was a $27,000 cost, but we have to add on to that the aluminum wood patio cover and the hot tub. So all in, we're gonna be almost $40,000 in this backyard only.
Right, but that's the selling feature. That's why we put so much investment into this backyard. That's what people are looking for, and that's what's gonna help us make this Airbnb successful.
I hope you learned a little bit today about making your Airbnb as desirable as we're trying to make ours. This is a big process that we're going through, so keep on following.
Yeah, if you have any questions about what we're installing, what we're gonna do next, drop them below and we'll be sure to get back to you.
And until then,
we'll see you on the flip side.